probably it's one of my favorite places to.
Oh, good.
To come and race. Honestly,
Can you put this on replay 3 times?
Absolutely.
3 times.
my favorite place is to.
Oh, good.
To come and race. My favorite place is. I didn't say to be with you.
Okay.
I say to be in this place.
Okay.
Come on.
We can edit that too. We can edit. We can cut it off.
Please don't cut this. Just put it as intro.
No,
Alright.
now let's. So Andrea, I was a little worried about my hair today, but yours worse.
Yes.
So,
They are.
So we're doing good. There's gonna be a competition. Who has the worst hair?
I can win.
I
can win.
Is Simona, are you okay today? Yeah, yesterday what happened? Can you tell me more what happened yesterday?
Just Simona died.
A little bit,
Just
right?
died.
Just a little bit. 5%.
Yeah, just came into the hotel and died.
the battery
Easy.
was off.
Easy.
The funny thing is that you sent me a picture of her eating a pizza and then she's just having
Yes.
stomach issues after
to,
that.
to throwing out. Yeah, everything all right.
Are you doing all right, man?
Yes.
Thank you for coming.
You're welcome. Thank you for having me here.
You know that you were the very, very first guest that we have, right? When we
Yes,
had the idea.
I know.
We had the
Number
idea.
zero.
Number zero. We had the idea to have this podcast on the night that you were coming here. And that actually was Carlos' first day.
Yeah,
Very first day. And Carlos fucked
remember.
up everything. Remember that we have to cut? There's only 15 minutes.
I remember he just arrived. Yeah.
Sorry.
We shot
Don't
like a
worry.
1 hour interview. We have 15 minutes
Nice.
because we
Better.
fucked up everything.
Nice.
I don't even remember what we talk about. I remember that we talk about your father a lot, and
Yeah,
I
sure.
want to talk about a little bit more because I
Okay.
finding out more stuff. But we cut a lot of it. I cut a lot. I should have watched it again so we can cover the parts that were core. But I think this is a conversation. I think it's fun.
Okay.
So how's NSR?
Everything all right.
Everything all right?
Everything all right.
You
Yeah.
You seem more relaxed now.
I don't know. I mean, my brother.
I was joking. Don't seem relaxed at all.
Okay. Okay. My brother just started to work with me from about 1 year.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's going better.
Much easier to deal with Armando than you. Much easier.
I know. He is too soft, too good, very good man. So very easy to deal with him.
So much fun.
I know.
I hope he stays a long time.
I know.
By the way, we and that's putting a joke. We fight a lot. We have a lot of arguments.
I know.
We should calm down because we both we both passionate about it. And sometimes you say things to me and just got pissed, and then you take decisions that I got pissed. There's a lot of business stuff that we cannot talk on camera. But oh god, last time what was last time? Oh, last time we had this long meeting, Simona. We had this long meeting, me and him. And then when we finish the meeting, I have like a lot of topics, right? And I finish the meeting, he says, "Oh, just send me everything that you got via email."
And
so
you
I can
didn't
organize."
do it.
I'm not your fucking secretary.
And you
I'm not
didn't do
your
it.
secretary.
I was racing. I was in the Israel races, just like 12 hours per day, busy with making stuff. And Marco, hey, I need you, man.
Oh, I
Oh,
need
Marco,
you,
come
man.
on. We had all the time.
I
But
need it. I'm not your secretary.
no, okay. Nice. Perfect. And funny thing, I even never answer to her when he's calling me. Just imagine talking all of the time with you.
Oh, he doesn't pick up
it
your
means
phone?
a lot.
Yeah, it means a lot.
It means a lot.
Okay, next time I send you the follow-up email.
Okay,
I don't know.
nice. Thanks.
So he's not picking up your phone anymore? What the fuck's going on? Come on. You don't work there, right? Does she work there at NSR? No, right?
No. She's studying.
Okay, good.
She's studying to be a lawyer, maybe.
Lawyer, good. To take you out of
To
problem.
protect me
protect you, yeah.
against you.
So last time that I was here, you talked about the house,
Yeah.
and he showed me a picture of the garage.
Yeah.
And the garage is fully red. Everything's red.
Yeah, everything is red.
like, oh,
Red,
this guy's
red and gray. Red and gray. Like NSR
The
second
garage,
dome.
big wall red. Everything's red. Jesus
Yes.
Christ, man.
Yes.
Look at the cars.
A complete wall, just red.
Just red.
Fantastic.
Did you move it already for the new house?
Yes.
To the new house? Yeah.
About 15 days ago.
15 days ago
Yeah,
only.
2 weeks.
Is she living with you?
No, she's fine. She's fine.
Is
No,
she-
really.
She's living with you now?
Yeah.
Okay, so it's official.
Sometimes
It's official.
she-
Semi-official.
she goes, she came back, but it's okay.
Do you have a little room for your clothes there? And
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Good.
Yes. One for her and one for me.
One for you. The setup that you guys have there is pretty cool. Like the last time that I was there was kind of more like it was only me. I remember the first time that I was there was like a tour. Everybody was organize it with badges and everything. But the last time I was, that I went to Italy just to meet you, right? I stayed 16 hours in Italy.
Yes.
You see how I do things for you too?
Yes, I see. I see.
And caught my attention that Salerno is more like industrial zone, or is just your part of Salerno. Salerno has like it's more like industrial for factories and stuff. No,
Salerno is just a city with Sia and with it's a very small city, but it's just a city for living, not for industrial.
But you have that area where your company.
There's an area, but keep in mind that Gifoni it's another city.
You're in Gifoni.
Yeah, Gifoni is in province of Salerno, but it's not Salerno city.
Got it. So Salerno is the county.
And where you stayed, where the factory is, it's an industrial zone of Gifoni.
Okay.
So it's just a part. It's just an area.
Okay. And most of the people that are employed there is from the area, right?
Yeah. The 90% lives in 5 minutes.
And were you born in that area too?
Yeah.
Is your mom living there around there?
Yeah.
So your house that you're born is around there?
Yeah. It's 3 minutes.
Okay.
Close.
Yeah, very interesting.
Close to...
it's a small city. Everything's 3 minutes from there. That's very interesting because it kind of has this community feel, because I know that people comes in their own cars and they have this parking lot and there's no problem for parking. Everybody's working. And you guys work there from 7 to 4, something like that, right?
Yeah.
7 to 4.
What do you mean?
The hours during the day. What time do you arrive there? The employees arrive.
Now is 7.
7.
We arrive at 7. We finish at 4. Yeah.
7 4.
Yeah.
So, and you have
4.
Half an hour of lunch, 1 hour lunch.
1 hour. 1 hour lunch and 15 minutes of break in the morning.
And do they leave the company, or they have like a
somebody lives and somebody eats at factory? Yeah.
1 hour can sleep a little bit.
Yeah.
And come back.
Yes.
That's very nice. And this is gonna go after the race.
Okay.
But what are you expecting about the race? We're going to have 48 people.
48. Okay. It's a huge number.
That's good, right?
Yeah, it's good.
For an individual race,
it's good. It's good.
Yeah, we need to improve a little bit. I think we can get a little bit more people, especially from out of state.
Yeah.
But I think it will grow. This is the third year that we're doing. And you were not there on the second one, and that was kind of bummed them out, because I think your presence is very important.
I understand.
But now we organize with Michael over there at Cloverleaf. So next week after this race, we're gonna go there and race there, right? And over there is a little different, right? Because they race silicone tires.
I know.
Yeah. So can you tell me a little bit about the difference between those two tires and where the car goes? Is your car built for those things too? Because over there is a different setup. It's silicone tires on wood track.
Yep. Yeah, I know the guys uses also tape and all of these races, maybe a little bit more aggressive racer style, let's say. So no, about silicone tires, I raced for the first time 2 years ago on a Carrera track.
Okay.
With my Formula One.
Okay.
It was
was that a Richard at the LEB?
Was in
Richard at
New Jersey.
Great positions.
Yeah. It was good. I mean, on Carrera track, it's always slippery. So with silicone tires was a little bit better. But at the end, it's not a question about being good or not. It's just a question about how they used to race.
So everybody's in the same.
Every region, every club has its own classes, its own rules, and all of this stuff. So I just believe it's important to respect what the others are doing. So for me, it's fine. It's okay.
When you told me something that the format that we have here will never work in Europe.
It's very old style.
Okay.
I can say so. Just keep in mind, for instance, the race of championship that we just had some days ago was individual race, but everyone had 5 races. 5 races, so on 4 different tracks. So people really raced a lot. The big problem that you have when you organize races with the tournament style, so heat, semi-final, and final, is the last people are going to race just 3 minutes per lane, and then they have to go on.
Yeah.
and for somebody coming from very
agree.
far,
I agree.
maybe it's not the best,
I
but
agree.
we can work on it. I
Yeah.
believe.
One thing that for us, when Ivan from Scale Auto was here, we tried to put an enduro on Saturday
Mhm.
and then a race on Sunday,
Mhm.
and then it kind of divided the group because some people say, okay, I'm gonna
Yeah.
just race the enduro and I'm gonna race the other one.
Yeah.
And even though it was the same car, so kind of divided the group. So maybe in the future we could put like an enduro during the Sunday, and then people need to participate, or if you want to participate in enduro, you must participate in an individual race. Something we should find. I understand that there is a lot of space and time in between, but at the same time, you need the space and time to set up your car, to talk to
Yeah,
other
sure.
people, to networking and everything else.
Yeah.
But I'm glad that you bring your honesty, and it's up to us to decide if it goes on air or not. So you can say whatever you want. We can cut it.
Oh, okay, nice.
Maybe
this
that-
sounds interesting. This sounds interesting.
Maybe that's what happened to the last episode. We don't know. It was 1 hour and you only used
Can
10
be.
minutes.
Can be. No, but about format, I believe that as a start, this kind of race is pretty nice. I mean,
Yeah.
48 drivers is anyway a huge number,
Yeah.
especially for an individual. But I have some idea that I would like to discuss with you.
Let's do it.
Now?
Yeah, sure.
No, come on.
Come on, why not? Off camera?
I cannot tell you fuck you.
Yeah, you
with all of
can.
this camera. No.
You can.
It's the internet. We
You can do whatever you want.
No. We just talked about fighting. I have the best
Yeah.
about
Jesus
fighting ready.
Yeah.
But let's do it
There's a lot
off
after
of
it. Good.
the stuff.
You know that I like you, right?
Huh?
You know that I like you, right?
Yeah.
Okay,
I know.
good. So we're good.
You know it too.
Just go ahead. Yeah, I know.
know it
Just
too.
go ahead. It's fine. We don't care.
Later.
But anyway, later.
Later.
So tomorrow, which is I'm not supposed to say in dates here, but because this was recorded, this is our very first day here, so we just sit out to shoot the interview.
Okay.
But tomorrow it's Friday. Today's Thursday. Tomorrow's Friday. You're gonna review a new car.
Yep.
You wanna talk a little bit about that car?
Can be.
No, it's gonna be after you review. We can tell you. We're gonna put it on air
Okay.
after that.
Okay.
You don't need to show it, but it's a Lola, right?
Okay.
It's a Lola.
Yeah, it's a Lola from the classic.
Carlos gonna put some pictures on it.
Okay.
Online.
Nice.
Right.
Nice.
So it's a Lola from the Canon class, right?
Yep.
So why did you decide about that? I thought you were gonna put out LMP because LMP is kind of strong in Europe right now. Everybody's coming with new cars and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
And why you decided to go for the Canon just to improve your classic class?
Yep.
So right now we have the P68, the GT40, the 91030, and the 908.
And the 91710.
1710.
And maybe you missed also
P68.
P68 for the MK1, MK2,
Oh, that's true for GTs.
MK4, 908, 917K, and 91710K.
17.
Yeah.
So now we have a Lola.
Now we have a Lola. The biggest challenge of this new release was making it faster than the 908.
Because everybody's using the 908 on that class, right?
Yeah, because it's the easiest and the fastest. In the last race that we had, in the last World Race Endurance,
I was there.
yeah, you was here. You were here and
Fighting, actually.
Yeah,
Fighting.
yeah,
Right?
yeah.
Having an argument with you.
Can be.
Yeah, no.
Still fighting.
You remember?
Still fighting.
Remember that nobody said that there was a problem in the translation?
I remember.
Yeah, there you
with
go.
the second car.
Yeah.
So yeah, it was in one of the point for the next race. Second car translation. Just
Second
like
translation.
this.
Now, what happened to people to understand
Yeah,
is that there was like on the English version didn't say that you have your spare car needs to be different than your car that you're racing. So you need to come up with the two models. So we have the same 908 that we did delivery with you. So we have both cars were the same, and then we have this problem. And everybody who used the translated to English version had the same problem. They came with two different cars.
Yeah. Yep.
But anyway.
Yeah, but every time you have a race, there's some problems.
Yeah.
And we are human, so I always do mistake, and I'm always open to solve it. I mean,
Sure.
knowing that there's some mistake is the first part to solve it. So
Yeah. So come back to the Lola.
Come back to the Lola.
So the Lola is going to be a big challenge for the 908.
It's better.
It's better. Oh
Yeah,
my
it's better.
god!
It's
Cancel the 908s.
It's a very hot argument. I mean,
Okay.
also we are also doing the new catalog, so we discussed about it in the catalog, and writing "Born to Win" in the
Born to
WRE. It's been hard to me. I mean, it's a very important challenge, but it is.
What
I
do you-
mean, there's really lots of work in everything.
is the WRE being is gonna be
In the 2025.
the WRE the 24 hours is gonna be Can-Am?
It's gonna be classic.
Okay.
Yeah,
So
classic.
we're gonna repeat it.
Yeah.
Good.
It's
That's
always
that's
been
news. That's news for me.
Yeah. I have also some news about the WRE,
Okay.
which I can talk about. But
Okay.
let's finish on Lola. So basically, Lola has been developed to destroy the 908.
Poor 908.
Basically, the dimensions are pretty much the same in terms of weight, in terms of wheelbase, and all of this stuff. But there's a huge flexibility on the body. We used the same system that we had on the C8R.
Corvette.
So you can see there's just two fixing point from the cockpit to the body. So it's gonna be really flexible. And
But you have that on the 908 too, right?
nope, it's not on two
It's
fixing
not
point.
three?
No, it's 3 or maybe 4.
Oh, on the sides. Yeah, sure.
Yeah, I believe it's 4. So the side pods for the first time are working on the chassis, like all the GT cars. If you see all the classic that we have, they have the body side pods. They are just outside the chassis. So this is the side pods. This is the chassis. With
The Lola is gonna be on top.
with Lola, the side pods are gonna touch on the top
top of the chassis.
of the chassis. So all the mechanical works.
The Mosler's like that.
Yeah, also like the Mosler, and there's big work on the chassis to reduce the weight, to keeping up the stiffen just in some point, and all the area from the rear motor pod has been designed from zero to give a smoother movement and closer. So there's much grip, and it's even smoother. So it's working really nice on track.
While you're talking, Carlos is putting some pictures on top,
Yeah,
so it's gonna
okay.
be very, very
Yeah.
clear. So the chassis that I saw, and Carlos is putting the pictures now, we have those big gaps, spaces in the
Yeah.
plastics to save weight.
Yep.
Are you gonna offer the option without that?
Nope, but there's some bar that still keep the chassis very tough in some points. But
what about the people who wants to put weights on the side?
yeah, the bar there's for that reason. I mean, with those bars, you can put weight without any problem. It's not going to fall.
Sink. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So
So-
that's why it's not the whole square. It's the
Yeah,
those
that's
bars.
the main reason, because you don't see a big hole, but you see all of those bars. It's just for the you
those
guys
rectangles.
from Wooden Track.
I wasn't trying to put weights.
Yes,
On. So but
we care about you.
Okay, good. You see, he's trying to make peace with me. Sure. Yeah. So so and the rest of the system is the same, right? The classic bushings,
Yes,
axles, motors.
the motor pod is the same.
Motor pod is
The
the same.
motor pod is the same. Yeah, basically there's just this huge work on the chassis and on the body, which
Okay.
is the 90% of the car.
And it's gonna be faster than Porsche.
I hope.
I
But-
hope. Oh,
I hope.
okay.
I
It's
hope.
changing.
No.
No.
I mean, it's
Oh, it's very. Besides, it's a little lower than the Porsche, as I can see, and,
Yeah.
and it has the 2 points to hold the
Yeah.
body.
yeah. The front is much lower than the 908,
Oh, right.
and also the side pods are lower.
Okay.
So basically, there's a lower center of gravity of the war car compared to the 908,
Okay.
and with all the mechanical things, it will work better
Nice.
for sure.
Did you thought about putting a new LMP out, or
Not yet. LMP, it's a complicated argument because of the license, because of the liveries, so it's still a complicated argument. but we never keep any door closed.
Sure.
So we keep working on every project, and then when is the moment we just choose one.
Okay.
I mean, we also worked on a muscle car, and we have a muscle car project ready, but it's not the moment yet. So yes, we just keep everything under control, and we choose which one works better for us in that moment.
Well, who is developing this stuff for you? Who are the people behind the projects and the engineers that you work with? Are they're employees from NSR? They're engineers that you hire as a freelance?
Basically, the developer of the project.
I know that you're very hands-on, but I know that you have a lot of people helping.
Yeah. I mean, basically, the main developer of the project is just me. Mm-hmm. Then there's an engineer designing the car on my indication. Okay. So he asked me for all the details and all of the stuff, and then he designed everything. He's very nice to design, so he just asked me the technical information, like wide, like how much I want to go out of the scale, mm-hmm. and all of this stuff.
Because to make it like a slot car.
Because as I always say, we are not famous for making
replicas,
for making pure replica cars. We just do slot cars. We try to do it in the best way possible. We try to keep more detail, everything. From the 2025, we will also put on the colors of the gloves of the real Lola. So if you see some liveries that raced with the blue gloves, we use blue gloves and all of this stuff. But anyway, as I always say, if I have to choose between putting on some 1 millimeter wider the body,
to make it,
I will do it because I'm doing slot cars.
Yeah.
So, but it is not correct or not. It's just our philosophy from 25 years, and we keep it on.
Yeah. Well, you talk about 25 years.
Yeah.
How old are you?
25.
Okay, good. So your father came up with two nice things.
Yeah.
Well, he got one right. The other one.
Yeah. yes. But he started working from the 19th. So, but the NSR officially was born in the 98.
98.
Yeah.
And the very first car was the Mosler.
Yeah.
Okay.
The Mosler.
So when Mauricio was here, and I always ask about that era of 95, 96, 97, 98, because competition was very hard in Italy. And you guys, your father and Mauricio and people from that era, they were racing those Ninko cars with the shitty bushings, and the cars were. And then people like your father and Mauricio, they come up with nicer cars, and everything's kind of changed. And I think cut to 25 years later, today we have cars that we can call professional slot cars. Because,
sure.
And I believe because of that movement in Italy.
Yes.
Do you know more stories about that era?
Yeah.
I don't ask if you remember.
Stories. I know lots
because
of
I see pictures of you at 5 years old around the track and
I used to race when I was a kid. I mean, I was just following my
still a kid. 25. Shut up.
Can I
shut up.
I don't know. Can I use something to
hit him?
To hit him.
Take this bottle out.
Yeah, this is a
25. No, come on. It
is not glass.
It's not glass. I have me and everybody here. We have a fully respect for what you're doing because you're a very young age and you know the problems that happen and I have to assume. But tell me your stories when you were 5 years old racing.
No, really. I started racing when I was really a child. I had a rally track, and I am really bad at rally. I had a rally track in my garage that my father built for someone. So I started having some challenge on it.
In that same house that is 3 minutes away now?
No. It's the same house that my mother is living.
Okay, yeah.
Then my father had, let's say, a club, but it was just a small track where having some tests. And I always went for racing, for testing and all of this stuff. I remember when I was really young, I always wanted to race until midnight or late, and I had to go to school. So my father started saying, "Hey, come on, we have to leave." And I said, "Okay, if I go down, if I go out of the lane, we will leave." And I started racing very careful to stay more time possible. So yeah, it was fun time.
Do you remember which car we were racing that?
Mosler.
Oh, the Mosler was already out.
Yeah.
It's 5 years old.
Yeah. I still have some paper with time from me, from my father, from my brother.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Armando is 3 years older, right?
4
okay.
years older.
And he was racing too.
He was not so addicted to race. I mean, he's not so addicted to race. He just have race for having fun, but not so competition. So not very, very hard about it.
Because what I hear from Salvatore is that I expect if I knew him, I expect something just like you.
Yeah.
Like a little intense, a little fast.
Yeah, there's a lot of people saying to me that I have many arguments very close to my father. So yeah, he was fun.
It was fun.
Yeah.
And I heard that he was a hell of a racer too. Some people say that it's the fastest one they ever seen.
Yeah, he was very fast. I mean, he was not so fast in terms of pure making the lap time, all of this bullshit. But in the race, he was just like a hammer, never going out, just doing always the same time for all the race. He was really unbelievable. Paul also knows it. Yeah.
Paul's here right now.
Yeah. So Paul knows very nice about it because of the Israel races and all of this stuff. But yeah, he was very fast. But he was fast with all of this kind of cars, plastic, metals, Eurosport, everything.
But you're super fast too. Like last weekend, you were racing your own race, the Race of Champions. You came fourth, right?
Fifth.
When are you going to learn how to drive?
Marco, please give me some suggestions.
So you came fifth, right? Okay.
Yeah, fifth.
Yeah, well...
No, but...
it's okay.
It was okay, but I mean, I was not there for racing.
To be fair with you, last time that he was here, 2 or 3 years ago... 2 years ago. He came and we put a race together for him on that Thursday night. I invited some people. There was like 12 people here.
Yeah.
Formula 1. He picked up a loaner from someone, fixed it up, won the race, broke the record, broke the lap record, and broke the time record, and then gave back to Lindell. You know what happened to that car? So Lindell came home and told this story for his wife, and his wife took the car. No, now I'm keeping this. So he never touched the car again.
And funny,
was fun. Finally have a fast car.
Funny story was I said you guys remove all the weight. Yeah. And they started saying, "Oh, come on, it's not possible. We always race with weight." As soon as I went on track and I destroyed the track record lap time, I remember all the guys around the track saying, "Oh, he has no weight. He has no weight."
That's true.
It was fun.
And you didn't have any tools. You were using the tools that people are
I tried to steal something from people.
Yeah, that was good. And everybody was using those Professor Moro tungsten round. It's the same shape of the magnet that he has on his car, but weights. And he had nobody could believe it. Nobody could believe it. So fifth is fine. Yeah. So what are you gonna tell me about the WRE? So
WRE will be. It's just official. It will be done in 2025, always in Casoria. So you already know the big venue. Yeah, the venue is.
I wanna be on the nice hotel this time.
Okay. So, Rumble of I don't know the name in English. You know, Rumble of I don't know the word of what.
Of what, the machine gun?
No, of the instrument.
Oh, the drums. Roll the drums. Okay.
On Polycar track.
Whoa! That's huge.
Welcome, America. 6 months of lobbying in this thing. Jesus Christ.
So
that's huge news.
Now I can go and negotiate the peace between the Gaza Strip. That's my next goal. After that, I can go straight to Jerusalem and negotiate the peace over there.
Nice.
Good.
Yeah,
good to hear.
track.
Good to hear that you guys are in good terms and It's gonna be nice. My whole argument, and you know that I brought this to you.
Yeah.
Is that Ninko is okay, but Ninko is getting older. It's hard to find
No,
again.
Ninko is died. This is the best
And if I
problem.
want to practice, if I wanted to practice here or another place, country, I can't find it.
Yeah, I know,
and
I know.
Polycar is just like the same texture. It's not gonna change much of your car, and it's new. It's flat. You can have whatever you want. Congratulations, Mauricio. Congratulations, Marco too.
To
Jesus
being
Christ.
in the middle.
Yeah, to be in the middle. That's fine. I'm very happy with that. That's a huge improvement.
I had some test with 50 degrees. 50
Okay.
degrees.
Okay.
It was huge.
Where was you with the 50 degrees? Like,
In my factory, in a tent area,
okay.
with everything closed,
just to see.
just to see if the tires was working good.
Okay.
So it was hard, very hard.
Does Mauricio know about that already?
I don't know if he knows about this test,
Okay.
but now he knows.
Okay.
So
No, but he knows about the deal. Did you guys figure out the track and everything else? Okay,
yeah.
good.
Yeah, he know it. I have to call him after this trip, but we already spoke about it.
Okay,
Everything
good.
is alright.
Good to know.
Yeah,
That's good. It's good for us too because now we
Yeah.
have how to practice,
Yeah.
and now we can
Yeah.
come ready. I have huge news too, but I cannot share.
Yeah.
Like I share with you. Know what I'm
Okay,
talking about,
okay.
right? I told you, right?
Yeah.
The big
Yeah.
big news. Yeah.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
it's coming, and
Those news are huge too.
yeah, that's
Yeah.
kind of looking forward. Oh, the whole May of May are gonna be in Europe. So we have Ivan's race, and then I have the UK
Yes.
festival, and then I have
Yes.
your race.
Mine will be in the last weekend of May, so will be 31 May, 1st June.
No,
That's the only date.
that's Monaco.
Destroy Monaco.
That's Indianapolis.
Put it on.
Indy
That-
500.
It's not Slotcars.
Oh
Come
God!
on.
And then you're gonna make me to stay 15 days for your race.
Come on. It's
No,
Just-
1, 2, 3.
No,
Come on.
it's not-
Casoria. I
it's
can
not
call
my
the mayor.
fault.
The mayor was there.
I can give you the number of
the
the
mayor
of the
Casoria.
politic man.
Yeah, he was there. I know. I saw the picture.
Okay, so I can give you his number.
You-
Spoke to him.
Look, you're using Polycar track.
Don't
I
use
can do
this.
anything.
Don't
I can
use
bring
this hand.
I can bring Ronaldinho
Don't
back
use
to
this
Barcelona
hand.
tomorrow. if
You
I
are
want.
not from Italy. I can use this.
I can use that.
You cannot. Come on.
Give me a phone book and a cell phone.
Okay.
And bring Ronaldinho back to Barcelona.
Okay.
After having Polycar track at the WRE, I'm done. I'm
Nice.
good. And
Nice.
Carlos, come on,
Nice.
right? No, seriously, it's gonna be on the last weekend. There's no way
Yes,
to move
honestly. It was not my choice, but it's really the only
You're
date
You're gonna make me go
that we
2
had.
times to Europe on the same month. Fucking hell.
You're lucky. Just traveling for fun.
Sure,
Come on.
yeah, lots of fun.
Come on.
16 hours in Italy.
Yes.
Renting a
Come
Fiat
on.
500, driving
Bellissimo.
1 hour to see.
You know what's bellissimo? It's just
Bellissimo.
fantastic.
Yeah, I know what is bellissimo.
Yes. Bellissimo.
It doesn't look bellissimo. Oh God. No,
So,
we're gonna talk about that. It's not
24 hour.
official. It's not official. It's gonna happen. It's gonna be in May. We don't know where. It's gonna
So 24 hour.
and it's gonna be classic cars. Everybody's
Classic
gonna,
cars. Another big news. Big news. With first NSR light kit. We just did.
I saw that. Yeah. It's on the news.
we
yeah.
just did the light kit developed for that kind of race for the
Okay.
24 hour.
Do-
So
do you
we
have
will
the
use.
same. The nice thing about the Z machine.
Yeah,
is
the
that
Z
you-
machine.
You could turn on and in with a magnet.
That is good for you?
I believe so.
Really?
How do you turn on and off yours?
Come on. I lost about 5 laps for that bullshit.
You couldn't turn on.
Come on. Use a switch.
Do you have
Just on and off. Come on. Come on. Things are simple.
Do you have a switch on yours?
Yes.
Okay, good.
Just on off.
Outside the car?
Outside.
Okay,
On the
good.
chassis.
On the chassis.
Come on. Things that works are simple. Why you have to change it?
Well, we work it for me. I like it. Just gone.
Plastic funds.
Plastic fans.
Come on.
I never could get anything from Z Machine. You never.
No, it was a very nice light kit. We
yeah.
we used it. We sold many of them, but for me it was impossible to get them.
Yeah, I know. The
So we
guy's very hard
tried.
to-
We tried to contact him for many months, many years, but he just disappeared. I really don't know why. I
Yeah.
tried even on Facebook, on everything. I don't know.
Yeah.
But his products was very nice, but then it was impossible to get them. So I developed mine. We already tested in a 24-hour race.
Did you test on a 50-degree tent?
Yes.
Okay.
Was
Yeah.
45.
Sure, everything that
I
you're gonna
mean,
make,
yeah,
you're gonna
really,
see
really,
tested on a 50
really,
degree.
really. I gave in August, in end of July, the prototype light kit to one of the guys going to for the master slot.
Okay.
You know the master
Yes,
slot.
yes.
So they raced with it, and he said me everything was
Perfect.
okay, and there was 45 degrees.
Okay.
They-
So if you can, Carlos, just put what else is 50 degrees Celsius on Fahrenheit on the screen. Probably 100, 108, 110.
It's a Death Valley
Death Valley
weather.
temperature.
Yeah.
Death Valley.
Yeah,
weather.
Death Valley.
Yeah, it's a
That's
lot.
Slotcars.
I think it's like 120 maybe.
Yeah, it's hot. It's very hot.
So everything that you're doing, you're testing in a 50 degree. Okay, in a sauna.
Yes.
So it's a
Yes.
slot cars
Sauna
for,
test.
Sauna,
Sauna test.
slot cars for
Sauna
sauna.
test inside NSR factory.
Sauna track. Okay, WRE, third week.
Fourth
Weekend.
week.
Third.
Fourth
Come
week.
on, don't do
Last
that.
week.
This is the same weekend of Monaco and Indy 500.
Come
Nobody's
on.
gonna be there. Oh, God.
I have been in Monaco for the Formula One race
Yeah, I know.
many times, and I'm not going there. So you can do the same. Come on.
Gonna make me
Nice,
going
nice.
back.
Marco Travelers of the Year.
Jesus Christ. Yeah, we plan to enter with 2 teams this year. Did
Okay.
I tell you that?
We'll see about the 24 hour. I mean,
Can I ask you something?
yes.
I know that you're gonna say no, but if you put, I know the answer.
So why are you going to ask?
To have an argument. I want my argument. So you have 6 tracks last time, right?
4.
4 times 8. So you have like 16, 32 lanes.
34. Because of the 2 round robin.
That's the problem. Because you see the results. You see the results.
Let it go. No, go.
Because in the middle of the race, you don't know who's in first or not because the guy's sitting out.
Go.
There is no sit out.
Go.
Now that you have a deal with the polycar track, put another one and make 40 teams and close. Don't let nobody sitting out.
Did you finish?
Yes.
Okay. This year will be 32.
Closed.
Okay,
2 are mine. Can I
this
register?
is another argument. This is another.
Can I register now?
No, really. We will go out in December with rules and everything. So now it's just announcing the race, and in December, as soon as I come back, I will take some days to fix the rules and the entries and everything. But I think since I believe we will have only 32 teams.
Yeah.
I believe we will give a priority to all the teams from the last years. So they will have the priority to send their registration. And in case of some extra plays, so in case some team will not send their registration, we will open to other teams.
Okay.
I believe this will be the form for the registration.
Okay.
But I am looking for putting a 5th track. So because we already last years in the last edition we had to close it, and some teams was out.
Yeah. Well,
And I was sorry for them, but everything was full.
Yeah, it was.
So I am looking for the 5th track, but it's not about the track; it's about the chrono system.
Okay.
So I have to speak with the race, with the big Paco for the race director, because I remember with the DS, he using the DS. There is some problem with the 40 tracks with the 40 teams.
We can call Ivan here if you want. Fucking with you. So so what have you watched anything about our coverage on the Slotted Nationals here to start with the cameras and the broadcast and the commentator? Have you watched anything about it?
About what?
The broadcasting or videos or live coverage of the race.
About the slotted race?
Yeah, here. No. So you're gonna see you're gonna have a surprise because we're gonna use the same system that we're using here, and we're bringing Ian and Doug from Think Electrics from Magnetic Racing.
Okay.
They're the best commentators out there.
Nice.
And the race becomes fun to watch because they're commentating, they're talking about the race, they're talking about the drivers, they're making jokes.
Nice.
And what you're gonna watch here, we might have to sit down later because we want to do the coverage of the WRE over there.
Okay.
For cameras, YouTube, whatever it is. So
do you want to do it in the WRE?
Yes.
Nice.
Could be an idea.
Did
And
you see
also,
something-
and also,
did
if
you s-
Carlos goes and they don't let him back,
Okay.
I'm out of a problem.
Okay.
So,
Did you see something about the rock that we did?
yes,
The streaming,
yes.
the Unica channel.
I'm sorry, but it's child's play. It's sorry. Good, great.
It's not glass.
It's
I
great.
said it.
It's great. I'm sorry for the effort, but yeah.
But
we're
come
gonna
on,
watch
Marco, you are in
We
United
have- we have-
States.
we have a
you have Tom Cruise.
it. Yeah, that's true. We have
You have the Warner Bros. Tour.
Yes,
So
that's true. Yeah.
it's part of the game
We
for
have-
you guys
There we
being in
go.
the
There we
States.
go. And that's
So that's
one
why
thing.
it's very nice if you're really bringing
Yeah,
all of
let's
those guys.
talk about it.
No, I
Let's
mean,
talk about it.
it's nice. You guys from the States really makes lots.
Carlos knows a lot about it. This is our background, and
Okay.
the way that we figure out here, it's very fun to watch.
Okay.
There's a lot of people watching, a lot of people commentating. It's
No, it's
we got to a
nice
point.
to see.
We got to a point that we're gonna have replays of crashes.
yeah.
So it's kind of a. So let's talk later.
Okay,
Let's
okay.
watch what is gonna happen here.
Okay.
Ian and Doug and
No,
Tim.
but
Ian, Doug, and Tim. They're
I'm
coming
really interested
tomorrow.
about it.
Yeah.
And Mark with trackside interviews.
Mark goes trackside interviews. We go to the pits. There's a wireless camera
No,
going
it's
on.
it's nice.
It's very cool.
It's nice. We used to have in the WRE maybe last time it was not so present, but we always used to have one guy just making interview to all the
I saw that.
you know?
Yeah. He was there, but
Yeah, he was there, but just in the last hours because
But-
he already had an event. But yeah, I care about all of this stuff, so it's very nice.
we
But
can
yeah, it's
talk.
very nice about it.
We can talk. We can figure out. It's 5 tracks and a lot of cameras, but we can figure out. Sorry, we can figure out a way. I think
Okay.
it's RC guys are doing this for a long time and they're very up there. I think we can figure out a way to do this more fun. We did a couple weeks ago. We raced an enduro at Piranha Raceway 124 scale. We had the cameras there, but it still didn't have the same approach and the same feeling because there was only Carlos commentating. The cars are too fast. There was no here. We can with the 132nd scale we can give more focus on the cars. Tomorrow Sunday, if you go on our YouTube channel, you can watch it right now because it's there. But Sunday you're gonna see before the race starts, your picture come up with the car that you're racing,
Yeah.
this kind of stuff. So it's a lot of work, but I think it kind of makes
Hollywood.
people makes
Hollywood
people
style.
not Hollywood, but
We are close.
very close, Tom Cruise, but makes people want to
No,
watch
but
and
it's nice.
participate.
No, I mean,
Yeah.
I'm joking, but it's
But
nice.
I only can be there on the 3rd week. The 4th one.
Your problem,
The
Marco.
4th one.
Your problem.
No, it could be very nice if I'm there.
No,
I don't know.
maybe I have his number phone.
His phone number, the
Yeah.
Casoria mayor.
Yeah, Casoria man.
What's the name? How's it mayor in Italian? The prefetto.
Sindaco.
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 Sindaco. In Brazil,
Casoria Sindaco.
Sindico in Brazil is the guy who takes care of the building.
Okay,
Yeah,
okay.
Sindaco. Talking about Budris, is that the right pronunciation of his name?
What do you mean?
You're the wrong
The-
champion. You're a driver.
Yeah.
So is Budris? How's it called?
Budris is
Budris.
is the official name. Budino is
Budino is the appellate.
Budino is the official surname.
Surname Budino.
Yeah, the nickname.
How's the nickname in Italian?
Budino is the
No, how you say nickname in Italian?
soprannome.
Soprannome.
Yes.
No, but that's soprannome. Soprannome is the official
Soprannome.
name.
No.
Soprannome.
Nome and cognome is name and surname.
Name. So
There is a nickname which is a
Soprannome.
which
Oh,
is
I
a
didn't know.
soprannome. Yeah.
Spanish.
So Budino is the let's say gel dessert. You know the soft dessert that you eat.
Yeah.
So this is
Budino.
Budino. So his name is Dominicas Budris, but we call
Called
him Domenico Budino.
Okay. And how?
This is the name.
So he's the best driver ever.
He is absolutely fantastic.
Really?
But he is very skilled. Not about just driving. He's very skilled about preparing the car, making everything. I personally saw him putting the tape on the chassis before the final without testing the car.
So he just decided it's gonna be better.
He already knew everything. I put the side pods in this position with this kind of tape, with this kind of hardness of the tape, it will be better. He was not testing it. He said it will be better, and it was.
Where is this from? From Finland?
From Lithuania.
Lithuania.
Yep. And he has an amazing kind of style of driving. I mean, he's the last time that we spoke about cables for the guide.
Mm-hmm.
He used to remove the wire from the external cable.
Mm-hmm.
He used to put the cable without wire into the zippo, let's say, to make it softer.
Oh, okay, so in lighter fluid.
Yeah.
To make softer.
Yeah. Then he removed some wire and put it in, just to have it softer. Okay. Just imagine what he's gonna do for a complete car. He's unbelievable. No, really, he's really unbelievable. He's always perfect. He wants to have everything perfect, and he wants to have things fast.
And how do you sponsor somebody like this?
I don't know.
Is it like a deal? Is it a contract? He's gonna race
No,
with their
it's
flag?
not. It's not anything really official. There's a good agreement between parts.
Okay.
Just
Friendship and
just friendship and helping each other. But it's not just like a contract, a deal.
he's not gonna buy a house off the.
No.
Okay.
No. It's
But
just like a friendship.
He won
let's
2
say.
out of 5, right?
He won 2 on 2 on the Eurosport, and he won the production, so 3 on 4.
Jesus Christ.
3 on 4. But he's number 1 in the ranking, So he's perfect in anything. In everything he makes, it's perfect. So he wants
And
to have.
how old is he?
Hmm?
How old is he?
23.
Shit,
23.
you're younger than you.
Yeah. No, but
I thought he was 35.
No. It's 20. It's 23 or 24, but I believe 23. No, but he is unbelievable.
Does he
really.
speak English?
Yeah.
So you guys communicate in English?
Yeah.
Okay.
We speak in English. And in the Eurosport 24 race, he did something unbelievable. He started with 5 laps back behind. So
Why? Why he started?
Because he had a problem in the first lane. The
Ah,
car
first
went
feature,
off.
okay.
And I don't remember what was
I thought
wrong.
the guy was so good that next one you're gonna start 5 laps behind everybody.
No, but he
You
started.
just wait. Everybody racing.
He started with 5 laps, and at the end of the third lane, he was still not in the top 3. So I said, "Oh, come on, it's gone." But what I learned is you always see the good racers in the last lane, not in the first.
Sure.
So he started to recover, and he didn't finish the tire, even if he was pushing, because even if it's breaking the record, he's driving very, very clean. His car has a huge problem of setup, so I was looking him riding in the black, and the front was lifting up every corner, and I raced with that chassis that was a prototype.
Uh-huh.
So we knew it cannot be perfect,
Uh-huh.
and I raced with it. And in the black, it was really complicated to keep it on the track.
Because the black is the last lane, the gutter lane, so it has
Yeah.
like little radius corners. Sure.
Yeah, the smaller radius on that kind of track.
Oh, the more, okay.
Yeah, so it's just like one usually. And every time he was going out of the small radio corners, the car was lifting up the front, and he was keeping the car in the lane all the time. For me, it was impossible. It was scaring even to see. So
Just coming and going.
yeah, he's perfect in driving, in preparing the car, in everything. Every time we have some test, he knows everything. He tell me, this is faster because of this. So I want this because of this. So it's not just like it's better or not.
Can we bring Bugino next year?
I hope.
Okay,
I hope.
let's invite him
But
over.
it's hard. He's in Finland now.
He's in Finland now.
He's
and
in
he
Finland.
had a baby now, right?
Yeah, his girlfriend has a baby.
Sure.
So
I was not
it's not from
he's
him.
that,
But
he's not that fantastic that the guy's going to have a baby.
yeah.
So his girlfriend was going to... It's very
Yes,
good,
yes,
but not
yes,
that good. Sure.
Yes. No, he's young still. So,
Yeah. That's very
but
cool.
he's very nice, and he's also a very nice guy.
A nice person,
Yes.
yeah. So that's impressive. I was watching the results and it's just like... For me, it's still very hard to understand the format and why you guys stay so long there and the races, and they have like a double race and
Yeah,
with a
it's-
team race. It's just
It's the same for me. I always say, come on, guys, you are crazy. How can you do it? How can you do it? How can I do it? Then I did it, and I will never,
seems natural.
and I will never get out of it. I'm
Really?
sure. I'm sure.
Do you
I
have-
believe it's something that if you try, you will never get out of it. If you like
It's
race.
18 days.
Yeah. And for me, it's very complicated. Because I have people like you calling me
On
in the
the-
middle of the race.
Sure,
So,
nobody's on vacation
It's
here.
really
We're
complicated.
working.
Yeah. I'm
Yeah.
doing too.
Yeah, well, yeah.
So
Do you have any interest, commercial interest? Because I remember a
Uh,
couple of years ago we had the brushless motor, right?
yeah, we are
Uh,
working on the brushless motor on the
again?
board. Yeah,
Okay.
but you know, it's Slotcars is a small market. So, all the whole slot car market, it's
Yeah.
small.
124
Just
scale.
imagine the Israel classes. It's a small of the small.
It's 100 people. That's it.
Yeah, it's 120 people racing in that race, and maybe 200 racing in the whole world. So it's small, but what is really nice to me, what I really love about it, is not about the shape, it's not about anything. It's just about the fast. They
How
are
fast they
very
are,
fast.
yeah.
It's all the classes are made to be fast. So you really
Is
need to have.
there any chance that we put a 132nd plastic class on the ISRA program?
I don't know.
Maybe racing some Moslers one day?
I don't think, because they are very close about their mind on these kind of topics. So
Yeah, very hard.
it's a soft bodies, and it's a soft bodies. They don't want hard bodies on it.
Yeah.
But I understand it. I mean, it's like this from 50 years. So, but it's
But they changed so much. Now the brushless, the FK motors, the chassis are completely
not in
different.
the philosophy.
The,
Not-
the
not in
tracks
the
are completely
philosophy.
different.
Not in the philosophy, because if you think brushed motor can now be vintage stuff, because the goal of the Eurosport series is just going fast.
Developing.
It's just going fast. So it doesn't care if it's brushless or not or what. It's just going fast. You have some dimensions. That's it. You can do whatever you want, and this is what I really like, because you have to.
It's open to innovation.
Yeah, you need to keep your mind open to innovation. You have to work hard to find any sense of time. I
Yeah.
remember one day, I went for the prize giving in a race in Rome on Sunday. I left home for going in Rome, and the race finished at 6 p.m. I went to pick up my friend, and we went on track in Florence. We had a practice season for the brushless, because it was before the Worlds, and we finished it at 5 a.m. At 5:30 a.m. I was on the car to go for working. So
From Florence.
yeah.
Jesus.
Yeah.
4 hours.
Yeah. So, but we did, me, Piero, Luca, all the guys from the brushless team, we did the same, because there's huge development on this argument. So the things that you do now can be old in 1 month.
Yeah.
So you have to work hard on your mind to make something that makes sense, and then you have to test it, but you have not time to test it. This
Because
is the goal.
you guys have only one track too.
Yeah, in Italy, every time we have to test, we have to go Florence. It's about 5 hours from my house, and same for Piero. So it's complicated, even to test, because of the track condition.
So the only active flat track on the format of the Israel in Italy is in Florence.
There is another track in Rome, which is smaller.
Were those built by Jabonis?
Yes,
Okay.
from Janis. Yeah,
Janis.
yeah, Nabokins.
Nabokins.
Yeah,
Janis Nabokins.
Yeah, made from him.
He's
But
great.
Yeah, he's very nice. He's very nice at making track. So there's one in Rome, but it's smaller, and the guys use it for the light series. They call it this way, so it's lower series.
But the way that you're involved with this, do you bring some of those innovations?
Yeah.
Do you bring to NSR?
Of course.
Can you tell me one?
It's not about what. It's about the mindset,
The universe.
the universe, I don't know, even
The spirit.
yeah, not just a spirit, but if you want to practice just like solid things, I can say you the crown, the inline crown Evo 3. They comes from the Isra style. I mean, I saw those kind of gears with 3 injection point in the crowns for the Formula 1 in the Isra style. So the guy that designed me those gears is one of the guy that makes gears for the Isra cars.
Good.
So I bought a new machine, a specific one machine, very small, and with a new mold, and with thanks to the 3 injection point, the gear is basically perfect.
Okay.
So
I remember when last time I visited you, you were just opening the machine. You showed me the machine. You
okay,
just
the
started
smaller
the
one.
machine. Yeah.
Okay.
The machine of the gear. Very interesting. Very interesting. I have to say, I don't know why you stayed 18 days there without any contact. Sometimes it's hard for us to deal with you. But yeah, okay. I'm okay now. I'm feeling a little bit better. So what he's doing there, just come back to the office. We have a bunch of stuff to do.
Yes. Yes. Fantastic racing.
Fantastic racing. So when you're gonna have a 1/32 scale NSR car brushless?
I don't know. I mean, brushless. It's a delicate argument. I mean, in plastic for
It's
me,
not necessary. I
it's
understand.
not necessary, and it's expensive.
I
Because
know.
in Israel races, your car will cost about 500 euro, more or less. In plastic, not. So basically, why you should spend 60 euro for a board that is more or less the same price of a car?
Because people like it. This is
I know,
this is Hollywood.
but-
Tom Cruise. Do you think Tom Cruise?
I know Tom Cruise, but
You know,
I know Tom Cruise.
Tom Cruise will never use a car that is not brushless.
Makes sense.
Makes sense.
Bye.
Bye. The argument was done.
No, but
No, seriously, look, my
We
point.
will try.
My point of view.
no, I mean
Nobody needs it.
Okay.
Nobody needs it. But you guys got to the point that you can do it for
Yeah,
cheaper.
Marco,
you don't.
but-
You don't need a $60 board
Marco,
anymore.
if it was just Andrea's factory, I mean, not NSR Andrea, I probably was able to do whatever things was out of my mind, even if it makes no sense. But when I do something, for me, it has to make sense,
I know, but
or it will not be NSR.
but commercially,
I
it
don't
will
know if
make-
it's clear.
Commercially, it will make sense. People will buy it, especially if you're the first one.
Yeah, Marco, but we cannot make just bullshit because people want it. I will never do
I
it.
understand what you're saying. I understand
It's my style. I mean, I make things that
but
for
look,
me makes sense.
It's
For
not-
racing
it's,
makes
it's,
sense.
It's not gonna be bullshit because it's gonna work. It's gonna be nice. It's gonna be different. It's gonna be a new class.
Yeah, sure. But is it necessary?
There's a bunch of stuff that's not necessary. It's not necessary to have an inline Moser.
But there's people that want to run
There we
inline
go. It's
cars.
the same argument that I use it.
Come on.
It's the
But-
same argument.
Okay, I will do a brushless motor for the plastic.
For the last, there you go.
Okay.
So you guys are my witness.
Okay.
No,
But when I will put out a motor that will cost 300 euro, because my motors cost 300 euro,
But you
this
don't
has
need
been
to.
this has been another hard argument. Do you know about it? Do you want to know something about it?
So before you tell me about it, I'm gonna tell you my point of view when you release that car, the
Okay.
motor, right? So you release in a bad way because you put out people here who bought 1/32 scale cars, plastic cars from you because your brand is 1/32
Yeah.
plastic hardboard
Yeah.
cars, right? They start to have, oh my god, what are we gonna install? Well, how are we gonna race? Is it ready? And then when they saw the price, they freaked out because nobody understood where it came
Yeah,
from.
sure.
So
But-
it made this huge confusion not only for me but everybody who pick up
But
pick
it
up
was the
phones
reason
here.
of the post. You
But
remember?
then later you came up
Yeah,
with an explanation.
sure.
So the explanation that I know is that was made for Israel race.
Yeah.
And even though those guys were racing those cheap Chinese stuff,
Mhm.
your motor was handmade and
Yeah.
developed and perfect,
Yeah,
and
yeah,
you can
sure.
use almost forever, never gonna break, and whatever it is. But the way that you guys released that was just like too much information without an explanation. And we got a lot of phone calls. Oh, I got the new brushless. I want to install on my car. That's not for it, sir. That's not for it. So that was my problem there. Also, I know that you're passionate about the Israel 124 scale and you want to develop products there. I know that you have like tires and stuff like that and foam inserts. But if you do this big release as you do your cars with a new product, people are gonna think it's related to 132nd. That's the whole thing.
No, but we tried to explain it. I mean, I know, but
a
we
week
tried.
later.
Yeah, but
You see, that's why you fight.
Marco being Marco.
Yeah, there you go.
But no.
But look at that.
I want to
Look.
say.
No, Andrea. It's innovation. It's great, and I wish. And not joking anymore. I think it would be a very big group that wanted to have the new stuff.
Can be. I
the new
understand.
stuff on
I
the 102nd.
understand. I understand.
You
No,
know?
can be. Especially on wooden truck, can be. On plastic truck, it really makes no sense because all the people are being mad to put on more magnetic effect as possible. So on plastic truck, really makes no sense. But on wood truck, can be interesting. We'll see. We'll see.
How are you gonna end this in a high note? Are you going? Are you going to Disneyland? You're not gonna have time.
No.
When you're leaving? Leaving on Monday? No.
On Monday, we'll leave for the
For Michigan.
canyon.
Oh,
For the
yeah,
canyon.
you're gonna have a road trip. Tell me about that.
Road trip, and we go on Friday to Michigan.
Okay, did you rent a car? Or
Yeah, a Mustang.
You have a car now?
Mustang. No, on Monday.
On Monday.
On Monday.
All right. So I'm gonna tell you something. Every single guy who came from Europe to visit us, they rent a Mustang.
Yeah, come on. You are
I'm gonna list you.
You are in Tom Cruise.
Ivan got a Mustang. Elliot from Hobby Classic got a Mustang.
but
Alberto,
wait.
Alberto from Avanslav got a
Wait.
Mustang.
I asked for a Challenger.
A Challenger.
Not for a Mustang.
Okay.
But they said me, I cannot ensure there's a Challenger.
Yeah.
I can fix a Mustang. I said, okay.
Is it a convertible?
But mine was a Challenger.
Okay.
My
idea
original
was a
request.
Challenger.
I don't like the new Mustang. I just like the old one. The new one, I
Why?
don't like it, really.
The front and the back, it's very cool.
I don't know. The whole style of the car.
I rented
don't
a EcoBoost. It's a 4-cylinder, but they have 320 horsepower in a
Bye.
in a 4-cylinder. What? Why?
Bye.
No, it's I rented one to take. I took my brother to Vegas for the first time.
Do you want a Tesla?
No.
What?
No. No, it's a good car. It's a 4-cylinder, and it's 320 horsepower, and they sell it for $32,000. Right?
Yeah.
It's super cheap.
I've been looking.
It's super cheap. Here it's super cheap. Can you imagine a new Mustang? For
Merda. You know what's merda? 4-cylinder super cheap. And you have gasoline that costs like water.
No,
Come
no,
on.
it's expensive. It's expensive.
Buy a 5,000 big motor car.
Yeah,
Come
well,
on.
yeah. But come on, can you imagine $30,000 a Mustang and it works well?
Yeah, I understand.
Good. Thank you again for coming. We're gonna
Thank
talk
you,
a lot.
guys.
We're gonna talk a lot more tomorrow on the live, where you're gonna show
Okay.
the car,
Okay.
and we're gonna have people around us making questions. So it's not gonna be the only one. Simona, thank you for coming again. I hope we have some good pizza here because last time wasn't. Yeah, sure. she was a big critique.
Thank you
of the
guys
pizza.
for having me here.
Good.
No, really. It's every time a big pleasure to be here. Maybe it's one of my favorite places to
Good.
to come and race. Honestly,
Can you put this on replay 3 times?
Absolutely.
3 times. 3 times.
my favorite place is to
Good.
to come and race. My favorite place is I didn't say to be with you.
Okay.
I say to be in this place.
Okay.
Come on.
We can edit that too. We can edit. We can cut it off.
Please don't cut this. Just put it as intro.
No,
Alright.
now let's
You got it.
Thank you.
let's hope that Carlos can have the full episode this time, right? And then after that, I think we're good.
I mean, I can't promise anything.
Right, thank you. We're gonna have a good fun weekend around.
Thank you.
Thank
Thank you.